Hello and welcome to this nervous system reset yoga flow. This is a great, slower practice for times when you are feeling physical and mental tension. This is a great way to help encourage all of that to just melt away. Let's get started. We'll get started in a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Just place your hands down on your knees, roll your shoulders down your back. You can also place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Just making some contact with your body. Feeling yourself ground. Feel your body start to settle in. Tune in to the quality of your breath. And try to smooth out and lengthen your inhale. Feel yourself as you fill with air. And then just as slow, feel yourself empty out completely. Continue with a nice, steady and smooth breath. So not forcing it. Connecting to this moment. So maybe that means just letting go of whatever is occupying your mind and maybe stressing you out. You've set aside this time for yourself. You've decided to show up on your mat today. Maybe you came here to find a new sensation, to change your energy, your thoughts, and to change how your body feels. See if you can soften your shoulders, soften the muscles of your face, anything that feels clenching or tight. The whole purpose of this practice today is to loosen up. So loosening up through some of the major parts of the body that hold a lot of tension. This whole practice should feel good. If your eyes are closed, blink them open. And if your hands are on your body, lower them down gently by your sides. Take a big breath in as you reach your arms straight up to the ceiling. Keep your shoulders plugged down as your fingers reach and stretch. Feel length across the sides of your waist as you elongate your spine. One more sip of air. Good. As you exhale, pull your elbows down. Create 90-degree angles with your elbows. Then pull your elbows back a little more, creating an arch in your spine. Then draw your elbows down your back so you have a little back bend, almost like cow pose in your chest. As you inhale, neutralize your spine. Hug your belly button in as you reach your arms high. Two more just like that. Exhale, pull your elbows down. Maybe you send your gaze up. Inhale, reach up. Last time, exhale, pull your elbows down. This time, place your hands down on the mat behind your hips. Turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. And just pull your chest up as you roll your shoulders back, starting to feel a nice opening in your chest. Even just this movement of pulling your chest forward and your shoulders back and down can feel like a nice relief from all of the leaning and hunching most of us do in day-to-day life, whether it's driving, carrying things, sitting at a desk. Good. Breathe out. Cross your arms so you're grabbing for your opposite knees, and then round your spine. Draw your belly button in. Letting your head fall between the space between your upper arms. As you inhale, ride your chest up. Bring your arms back behind you. Maybe this time you clasp your arms behind your back and extend your arms long. Your knuckles can touch the mat or float up. So remember to pull your chest up as you extend your arms back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take the other cross, so cross the other arm on top. Grab for your opposite knees, creating an X shape with your arm bones. Let your head fall forward between your arms, round your spine. Take a full cycle of breath here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, hug your belly button in tight as you round your back. Breathe in, rise up. Plant your hands down on your mat. Come through a tabletop position, hands and knees. Just square off for a moment. Come up onto tented fingers to create a little more height. Place your right foot in between your hands. So heel toe your right foot forward. We're going to work into the lower body, a little bit into the hips. So your knee and your foot should be about hips distance, so you've got lots of space to work with here in your body. Take a breath in. On the breath out, send your hips forward and down. So you should see your right knee start to come over your right ankle. If your right knee is way beyond your ankle, just take a step forward with your right foot. Sink your hips forward. So nice low lunge here. Maybe you lift your chest up. Come back to your breath. Feel a nice opening in the left side of your hip flexor, the front of your hip and thigh. As you exhale, maybe you push it a little deeper. Pull your hips back a bit. Plant your left hand down, or you can stay high in your fingertips. Fly your right arm up for an easy twist. Breathe and open. So imagine somebody's gently pulling your right fingertips up to the sky. Right shoulder pulls back. Feel a twist from the middle of your spine. Take another inhale to lengthen up here. As you exhale, thread your right hand behind your left, nice and slow. You might have to adjust the placement of your left hand up a little bit, and then twist so your right arm is really pulling through. We're going to do two like this. Breathe in, fly up, open up. Exhale, thread it under. Reach. Inhale, fly up and open your wingspan. Exhale, tuck under and reach. Inhale to fly up. Exhale to lower down. Crawl your hands back, and as you do, send your hips back, flex your right toes up. Start to bow your forehead towards your knee for half splits. You can flex your toes back towards your face. See how that lights up the back of your right leg. So working into your hamstring here. Deep breaths. Draw your forehead down towards your knee. And take another full cycle of breath. Good. Lift up halfway. Breathe in. So straighten your arms. Come to your fingertips. Keep your hips where they are. Plant your left arm down. Fly your right arm up. Half split twist. Just going to hold here. 3, 2, 1. Crawl back out to your low lunge. Step your right foot back and then shake it out. Bring your hips side to side. Other side. Step your left foot forward and through between your hands. Low lunge on the left. So come to tented fingers so your fingertips are touching down to the mat. And then just work your way in here, checking that your left foot is forward. So if it's too far back and you're here, that won't give you a lot of space to move, and it'll also be a little harder on that left knee. So shift forward and start to feel your hips sink down. Good. Take a couple pulses forward and back with your hips, feeling the length on the front right side of your hip. As your left hip flexes into your body, chest can stay lifted, or if it feels better to bow forward, you can do that. Lift your head up so you have a long spine. Plant your right hand or just shift your weight over to the right side. Maybe you slide that right hand up a little bit because you know we're going to be taking that thread the needle shape. So fly your left arm up. Good. Feel a nice twist in your spine as you reach up with your left fingertips. Take one more breath. Really reach up and twist. Inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, bring that left arm behind your right arm and then turn your head to the right. Inhale, rise, twist, reach up. Exhale, thread. Left arm behind your right. Inhale, reach. Last time. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale to come up. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Start to walk your hands back. Flex your left toes back towards your face. Bow forehead to knee. Then plant your left hand down and fly your right arm up. half splits twist. Release. Come back to low lunge. Crawl out. And then take child's pose. Draw your big toes together to touch. Your knees can be hips distance apart. They can be together. Or if you want some more opening in your hips, draw your knees out wide. Send your hips back over your heels and crawl your arms long in front of you. Let your forehead touch down. Really extend your fingertips toward the top of your mat so you feel some length across your arms, behind your armpits, to your side body. Feel the weight of your hips sink heavy over your heels as your chest drapes down toward your mat. And just feel into this moment, noticing whatever sensations come up, whatever you're feeling in your body. Just accept it, notice it, acknowledge it. Don't judge it. Good. As you inhale, come up to hands and knees, and then shift forward. So crawl your knees back. So you're in a modified plank. Bend your elbows lower all the way down to your belly. Good. Then right away, slide your arms forward so your fingers are all the way at the front of your mat. Your elbows are under your shoulders for Sphinx pose. So feel your hips rooted down into the mat, thighs down, tops of your feet down. Press into your elbows to pull your chest up. Feel like you're pulling the mat towards you as you pull your chest forward. Good, so an active back bend here, finding some relief and openness through your chest, through your upper body. If you want to add a layer here, you can take some circles with your head, dropping it to the right, forward, and then create a half circle to the left. Swing over to the right, nice and slow, especially if you feel tight in your neck. This should feel good. Hold or keep going with the half circles. Make sure you even out, doing the same amount on one side as you do on the other. Take an inhale. Lower down, exhale. Bring your elbows out wide. Palms pressed. Rest your forehead down in the backs of your palms. Just take a moment here to breathe. Just really feel how the ground is just supporting the weight of your body. No need to tense any muscles in your thighs, in your abs, shoulders. Let's work deeper into the shoulder. So this is one of my favorite shoulder openers. Left hand under your shoulder and draw your right arm out to a T to the right. You're going to push into your left hand. As you roll over your right shoulder, your left hip will lift up. Bend your left knee, stamp it behind your right leg. So your knee is pointing straight up to the sky. Maybe you feel a lot here, just stay. If you don't feel a lot here, press into your left hand, start to lean back. So lean back into your left foot. Lean your hips back or press into your left hand. You should start to feel that in your right shoulder. Continue to breathe. Notice if you held your breath or shortened your breath. One more full cycle. Lower back to your belly. Keep your left hand where it is. Keep your left knee bent. And draw your right arm in. So draw your right arm across so it's going horizontally on the mat, just to prop yourself up on your elbow. You can also lay down and rest on your arm. Draw your left heel into your seat. We're going to stretch out your left quad. Your left hand will grab hold of your left foot on the shoelace side of your foot, and then just feel into this stretch. So you can actively draw your heel in close to your body, or you can keep it nice and light. Find the spot where you feel it. Maybe you can start to bring your foot to the crook of your arm or the crease of your elbow. If you're propped up, make sure you're not dumping down into your right shoulder. Stay lifted. Release that out. Come back to center. And windshield wiper your knees back and forth, just to loosen it out before we take the other side. Extend your legs long. Left arm reaches out to the side. Bring your right hand under your right shoulder. Turn your head to the right. Press into your right hand. Lift your right hip on top of your left and bend your right knee. Stamp your foot down behind your left leg. Good, so that left palm is facing down. Remember, you can adjust here by pressing into your right hand, letting your hips lean back. If it's too much, just lean forward. Breathe and relax into the shoulder opener. Let that go, release back to your belly. Keep your right hand where it is. Keep a bend in your right knee. Bring your left hand in, either rest down, rest your head on your forearm or your palm, or prop yourself up. Reach your right arm back for your right foot and draw your heel into your body, stretching out that right quad. Good, release your right leg down. Press into your left hand, slide your right arm under your left, and then shimmy yourself onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe you sway side to side. Show your body some love. Show yourself some love. Take some full, even and smooth breaths here. Happy baby pose. Draw your knees out wide, kick your feet towards the ceiling. Grab for your thighs, your calves, ankles, or all the way up to the outer edges of your feet. So whatever you can grab hold of to pull your knees out wide, opening your hips a bit. This should feel really nice on your low back. And then maybe you sway side to side. You can kick one leg out and then the other if that feels good in your body. Release. Hug your knees back into your chest. Stamp your feet down on the mat. Figure 4 stretch. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Press your right knee out to the right. Take your hands, thread them behind your left thigh, and start to pull in. If you want more intensity, you can pull that right elbow into the crease of your right knee and press back as you pull your legs in closer to your body. If that's too much, just let go of that elbow and pull in. So again, you get to control the intensity of this stretch. If you want a lot, pull in until you feel it. If you want less, just let go or even let your foot down on the mat. If you want to work a little into your left hamstring, you can also flex your left foot and extend your leg. Release your foot if it's extended. One more squeeze. Lower your foot down. Open your arms out to a T or a cactus shape so your chest is nice and open. Inhale here. Exhale, let your left foot drop down to the mat. So you're creating a spinal twist here. So left foot down, your right heel stays in. If this is not comfortable in your body, come back to your figure 4, stamp your feet down, and just knock both knees over to the left side. So whichever shape you want with your legs, the goal is to drop your knees off to the left, keep your chest nice and open, and turn your eyes off to the right. If you're in the figure 4 twist, you might feel a nice stretch along the right side, maybe your IT band, maybe the right side of your hip. Just breathe here. Soften your eyebrows, your jaw. Let your tongue drop back in your mouth. Come back to center. Inhale. Uncross your legs. If you like to give yourself a little squeeze, you can in between sides. And we'll go for the other side. Stamp your feet down. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Just work into it by pressing your left thigh back. For an added layer, grab the back of your right thigh. You can pull your elbow to the crease of your left knee just to push your knee back to add some intensity to this stretch. So lots of layers. Really find what works for you. No right answer. You can also work into the right hamstring by extending your right leg, flexing the toes up to the ceiling. Release your foot down to the mat. Same options here for spinal twist. Our knees are going to fall to the right. Either keep the legs as they are and drop the left foot down to the mat, or you can uncross the legs, stack one knee on top of the other, knees to the right, eyes to the left. Wherever you are, breathe. Maybe send your gaze over your left arm, keeping everything soft. Feeling a little heaviness in your body, taking this pose with ease. Inhale, come back up. Let your left leg go. Hug your knees into your chest. Release your hands by your sides. Extend your legs up. Legs don't have to be perfectly straight. You can flex your toes up. Maybe your legs are straight. Maybe they've got a soft bend. Waterfall pose, legs up the wall. You can close your eyes here if you like. We're going to stay here for several breaths. If this is tiring, you can just go up to a wall if you're next to a wall and just let your legs rest on the wall, and you'll still get the benefits of this posture. Absorb this feeling. Having your legs in the opposite direction. We're so used to sitting with our legs down, walking on our legs. Let your legs have a little break here. Can you imagine like your legs are just floating in space? Let there be relief here. This pose is great for anxiety. If you struggle with anxiousness or even panic attacks, this is a great way to just take a moment. You can do this anywhere. You might look a little funny if you're somewhere public, but it's a beautiful reset for your body, for your nervous system. You can also place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly to help encourage a little more grounding. Just find your center, the place where you feel calm, where you feel peaceful, where your mind feels at ease. You can stay here if this is feeling really good in your body, or lower your feet down to the mat. Draw the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall out wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. If this feels good in your body, this can be your final resting shape of practice. If you prefer traditional Shavasana, extend your legs long and let your feet flop off to either side. Whatever you have chosen today, just commit to stillness in this final shape. Scan your body head to toe. Encourage complete relaxation. Resist the urge to move on to whatever's next in your day. Can you be here now